Hello and welcome back to Collection Log Completionist, the series where I attempt to fill in as many of RuneScape's unique drops as I can in the collection log. I'm finally back after a long time away, and I can confirm we are about to get some collection log slots, so strap in and enjoy the video. What better way to start a collection log video than with a little bit of bossing? We're heading over to Callisto, where I am just so tragically dry on the ring. It's the last ring I need from the wilderness, and actually the last non-boss pet item that I need from the wilderness bosses in general, which is pretty awesome. So hopefully we can nab that here. I think that will be a huge accomplishment. Then the only wildy item I need is the Eternal Glory. So maybe if I get the ring, we'll do some Eternal Glory hunting. But I kind of don't want to do that. But, you know, we'll see. And there we go. 600 kill count at Callisto. I think I'm just going to clean up this trip here and then go do something else, because man, the kills at this boss are slow. For anyone who hasn't done it, I would estimate that between all the PKers and such, it's probably only like maybe 18 to 20 kills per hour. This boss is so slow. Its defense is higher than like every other boss in the game put together. But we'll be back. I'll just keep doing it in like 100 kill increments whenever I feel like doing it. At the very least, it is super AFK, and with the setup I have, all I risk is the loot and then like a couple 100,000 gold, and it's pretty DPS efficient. So I can literally just get to the part where I click the boss, click my thrall, and then just, you know, go away and wait till it's dead. And then if I get PK'd, I barely lose anything, so it's not a big deal. So somehow I had completely forgotten that we are only 6 tasks away from completing the elite combat achievements, and most of them are pretty easy. So what I am going to do right now is do some Duradel Slayer. Usually I only do Konar because I need the keys for Dusk Mystic, but I need 3 tasks from Cerberus, so we're just going to keep doing Duradel until he gives us a Hellhounds task. Let me make sure I don't have them blocked. Yeah, and if we get any boss tasks along the way, I'll do them, like Suka's the best boss. Okay, well that was really fast. I skipped 2 tasks and now we got Hellhounds. Okay, we get to go get our elite combat tasks from Cerberus, which should honestly be pretty easy. I mean, this one is for negating 6 attacks from souls, so just make sure the fight lasts long enough for you to pray against the souls, kill Cerb without taking lava pool damage, that's just a kill at Cerberus, and then kill Cerberus without taking any melee damage. So basically, if I just do 1 Twisted Bow kill and make sure the fight lasts long enough to have 6 ghost attacks, we could like actually do all of these in 1 kill. And then I just noticed there is also a task for killing Cerberus without any of the summoned souls being spawned. So if I just bring like Scythe or T-Bow and then keep killing it, eventually we'll probably get this one pretty easily. But before we continue, a few words about an amazing old school style game. Today's video is sponsored by a game called Hero Wars. And really quick, here are 7 handy tips on dealing with the main boss. First, you're going to want to beat up all of his mobs and then loot the great stuff that they drop. Next, you'll need to power yourself up, obviously, to become stronger, and don't forget to bring all of that amazing gear that you got earlier. Next up, recruit some new friends into your team, then go ahead and complete a few missions to get some more stuff, maybe get some practice in online battles, and remember, even the most dangerous boss can be brought down with the right team setup. Welcome to Hero Wars. Join the game now and get a super chest with 5 top heroes. One of them is secret, as well as 600 emeralds and 30,000 gold. The game's available on any device, so scan this QR code or download the game from the link below in the description, and I will see you in Hero Wars. So, first kill, let's see what tasks we get. We got every single one of them except for the one where we tank 6 ghosts, because there were no ghost spawns. So, yep, there we go, the master task and both elite tasks, and now I will basically just stall this kill as long as I can to make sure that I have to tank 3 ghost attacks, and then we'll be done with Cerberus forever. Unless they decide to add more tasks for some reason. I don't know why they do that. And there is the Ghostbuster task, and we are done with Cerberus after just 2 kills. Yeah, and now we only have 3 more elite combat tasks to go until we are done. They are a little bit tricky for me to do because I need a team for 2 of these. I need to do TOB 25 times, and then I need to do ACM in the target time. I could technically do this solo, but I really don't think I'm good enough at Chambers to do this. And then Perfect Zelcano, I might just be able to join in on the Mass World. All I have to do is kill Zelcano 5 times in a row without getting damaged by anything or standing in those little symbols that hurt you and drain your run energy. So I guess I might as well go do that real quick. And this should be it. I think this was 5 perfect kills in a row. Honestly, I have no idea. I just hope it is so that I don't have to do Zelcano anymore. There it is, perfect Zelcano. Unfortunately, we did not get the Crystal Tool Seed. Just over 800 kill count without it, but that's okay. One day we'll come back for this, I can promise you that. So now the only elite tasks we have require teams, and so I'm going to have to get over my antisocialness and contact some human beings to finish these up. One day. It'll probably be like 8 months from now. Time to pivot to, well, it's going to be more bossing, but through Konar, basically. I'm going to be doing Konar as efficiently as I can, except for the fact that I'm going to be doing bosses like Calcite Queen. That's really not good for keys per hour, same with Alchemical Hydra, but I still need drops from them for the collection log. So let's see what our first task is. Kurasks, which I have been skipping up until now, but apparently they're pretty decent. They can give like 3 keys an hour and the superior, and I still need the Eternal Gem for the log, so I guess I'll start doing Kurasks again. I have not been happy getting a Smoke Devil task for the past like year or however long it's been since they added that stupid jar, but now that we have it, this task is amazing. I can actually barrage them. It is literally, I think, the best task in the game for getting Konar keys or Brimstone keys, whatever. It's just going to feel so good to actually be able to barrage Smoke Devils again. Hey, we're actually seeing a little bit of use out of those combat achievements. The boss tasks, we can now get up to 41 assigned to us instead of I think it was 35 before, so we get to kill Abyssal Sire 6 more times. And there we go, the task at Sire is complete. All things considered, this was a pretty nice Sire task. I didn't get any drops at all, but that's kind of preferable to getting 2 Abyssal Daggers back to back, so I will honestly take this. Wow, we got another boss task, like 1 skip and then another boss task, so this might be the worst one. Dagannoth Kings? What, 41 of them? What, am I going to go there for 20 minutes and then leave? I almost want to just skip this task. It just doesn't even seem worth it to head all the way out there for this. And finally, we actually get our first boss task at KQ. 125 of them in the Calcite layer. You know, that one task where it was, or those 2 tasks where it was actually the boss task? That doesn't count, alright? I'm talking about the big, juicy boss tasks. Look at how many keys I have. And also some people ask me about that plugin. If you go into the RuneLite plugin called Bank, there will be a setting called Keyboard Bank Pin, and that will allow you to use your keyboard keys to put in your bank pin, which I like using, although I only recommend it if you are very, very careful with your computer security, because if you do get a keylogger on your computer, that means that if you get hacked, they know your bank pin. So definitely only do that if you use like 3 safe websites or have like a really good antivirus. Alright, get the hype train rolling out of the station. We have received a rare drop from the Calcite Queen. 156,000 gold to the bank. The Dragon Chain Body. Absolutely insane. Mind-boggling. Brain-rotting. Seriously though, for one of the hardest hitting bosses in the game with damage that is actually 100% accurate, this is the unique drop, man. That's rough. Okay, just a few kills later, we get another Dragon Chain Body. I mean, I guess if you got these, you know, every 3 kills like I am now, that would be pretty good. And this boss would actually be pretty insane money. It actually used to be well over 2 mil, closer to 2.5 mil per hour. But now Wines of Zamorak are worth like 20 GP each. Okay, that's a little bit of an over-exaggeration. But yeah, the GP per hour on this boss died super hard when Wines of Zami crashed. And here is 1,400 kill count at the Calcite Queen. Man, this boss is a little bit of a slog, but honestly, I think I remember I told myself I was going to do like 50 to 100 kills per task, and we've done just over 50, so I guess whenever I get completely bored, I'll just go do something else. I'll skip it. I really don't mind wasting 30 points. We got like 50 kills. That's a win to me. So I've started using this little spreadsheet for Konar tasks, and I'll put a link to it in the description. It's just like a Google Doc that says what tasks give how many keys per hour on average, what methods to use. It's pretty useful if you're trying to go for Brimstone keys pretty quickly. And it said the Smoke Devils in the Smoke Dungeon, Dust Devils in the Smoke Dungeon are worth doing. And I was like, what? Really? These are pretty bad. And it said to barrage them. But I thought this area wasn't multi. Turns out at some point they added a multi area to this dungeon. I don't know when they did this, but look, it's basically exactly like the Catacombs of Kourend. You just, you know, use your darts to lure up all the Dust Devils here, and then I assume there's some corner here that's good to stack them on, probably like right here or something like that, and then, no, not right here, but somewhere, and it's just the same thing. Like, when did they add this? Okay, I finally found the spot you can use. Wait, I don't know if this Dust Devil's for this side, but whatever. So basically, it's here on the west side here. You could just run back and forth. It's really confusing what tiles you can or cannot stand on because of the way the lava is. And it looks like sometimes these devils get stuck a little bit on some of them, so it's kind of annoying. Definitely not as good as the Catacombs task, but still, I mean, it's 8 Dust Devils that you can stack up in Barrage at the same time. It's still insanely fast. Well, it finally happened. The absolute inevitable. 163 Hydras. I don't think I have the mental fortitude for that. So we're just going to do like 50 or something. Hopefully get the pet so I never have to come back here because they give like half a Brimstone key an hour. I don't know why they didn't make it better for Brimstone keys, but it's okay. All right. Finally, a super useful and amazing unique drop. Alchemical Hydra heads. Let me see how many of those I have obtained. Don't worry about that. I was looking at my gilded collection. That is our 11th pair of Hydra heads. I guess since it's got like 5 heads, that's like our 55th. Did you know that 43.6% of people did not notice that those two numbers add up to more than 100%? But if you're one of the smart ones, you should press subscribe. Yeah, that was a good one. And there is a combat task, mixing correctly. I have no idea why this is a master task. It is literally just for not bringing it on the wrong pool at all during the kill. So basically, you just don't lure it to the pool until after you kill it in one phase, and that's a master task. You need to be a master at this game to do that, I guess. Oh, we passed over 2,900 kill count here at the Alchemical Hydra. Just 100 kills away from the pet rate, which is pretty cool and pretty sad, obviously. Anybody would want to get the pet before raid. But if we don't, it's not a big deal. I mean, I don't expect to get any pet before raid. It's not very common. Anyways, though, I'm probably only going to do a couple more kills on this task and then just skip it or do normal Hydras because I get super burnt out doing this boss. I don't know about you guys, but something about this boss just makes me want to not play this game anymore. So while I still have the Hydra task, I only have one combat task left. I can't remember if it's Master or Grandmaster, but it is for killing the Alchemical Hydra whilst using Darox, whilst having under 10 health left the entire time, as you can see here. So it's a little bit risky. Thankfully, this is not on my Hardcore Iron Man. It is a Grandmaster task, I believe, so it'll be kind of a flex to get it. So let's do it. I'm legitimately upset. I forgot an anti-poison, and I got poisoned, so I actually have to leave and redo my first kill with the T-bow. Okay, here we go. First attempt. We've got the Trouts here to tick eat if the first attack is not a ranged attack. Please God, it is a ranged attack. That is very lucky. All right, and let's get started with this kill. I hope I can do this first try. That would be absolutely awesome, but honestly, I expect myself to choke and do something stupid. Oh no, I didn't run to the corner fast enough. I forgot what this phase was. That's pretty embarrassing. That is not the way to die, man. Oh, I didn't switch fast enough. God, Jesus. Look at this dude. What the f— I have killed Hydra almost 3,000 times on this account. Like 500 times on my hardcore. And I've watched so many people do it. I have never seen that happen in my life. How precise do you have to be standing to get killed by that? Absolutely. I mean, can I get a round of applause? Oh, yes. Is that it? There it is. No pressure, finally. Dude, that's like half a mil down the drain. I died the stupidest deaths. Like, I have never died that stupid at Hydra in my life. But I managed to pull it off for that kill. So there we go. All the Alchemical Hydra tasks are done, and I can proudly say, sorry, I just hit my mic, I am the Grandmaster of this boss. Clickbait RuneScape title, press like, and subscribe. Thank you. Alright, Abyssal Sire time. I suppose I could be convinced to send like 50 kills or something like that. And after that, I will lose my sanity if I continue. So 50 kills it is. And here we go. 1,700 kill count at Sire. And I know what you're thinking. Shelby, you silly goose, you forgot to record all the clips of you getting unsireds. I know. No, I didn't get any unsireds. We're 1,700 with 11 of them. That is just still so rough. We need that dang jar. We're actually getting dangerously close to double the drop rate for the jar. I think it's like 1,980 something to be double the drop rate. So I think this is where I'm calling it quits on this Sire task, though. I just can't do it anymore. We happen to get Celastrus seeds back to back with teak seeds, I think it was. And the seed table's pretty rare on its own, but those in addition are also pretty rare. We also got a talisman. All of these fun little doodads are much more rare than unsired. So I just thought I'd share that with you so you can know how much I'm hurting inside. Oh, also, definitely recommend wearing Inquisitors when you do your Sire's task because it makes the Warhammer hit so much more often. It doesn't sound like it would make a huge difference, but it really does. So I've got another Hydra task, and I'm not going to lie to you all, that feels like a sign from some higher being that I should stop doing Konar for now because I cannot do more Hydra. So let's check the Brimstone chest. We are at 519 open chests. I say this every time because if I don't, I'm going to get a bunch of comments. I opened 100 before the tracker came out. I promise I'm not lying. You can go back and look at my videos and fact check me and make sure to like them when you're there. Winky face. I'm just going to start opening. 40 Brimstone keys to go. We have never gotten a piece of Dusk Mystic. We are flirting very close with getting to triple the rate of getting any piece. We have, however, gotten, I believe, 3, maybe even 4 4 broken dragon halberds. Let's peek that really, really quickly if we can. Actually, it's under the Slayer section. And yeah, we've gotten 3 of them with no pieces of Dusk Mystic. Very upsetting. I'm curious, has anybody else gone more dry than me on this? I mean, I assume that somebody out there has. But if you have, please do let me know. And let me know if you got lucky on it. Break my heart. It's fine. This is actually a pretty good opening, looking at the loot that we were just getting there. 3 back-to-backs into another really, really good loot. If we at least make a good amount of money, I won't complain because I'm still trying to save up for Torva. But of course, Dusk Mystic would be really nice. Final 3. Just please, just end the suffering of this grind. It's okay. I know I'm not going to get it. It's fine. I've accepted it. So there we go. There is our 40 Brimstone Keys of this grind done. And because I did a lot of bosses, this seriously took me like 3 days or something like that. Maybe even longer. I've got honestly no clue. But we got 4 million GP from all of that pain and suffering. So it really does balance out. And if we just get 49 keys next time we do a Brimstone grind, we will have hit 600 with no Dusk Mystic, because I'm not going to kid myself. I know it's not happening. I also did all the clues we got from that grind. Not a ton of clues, surprisingly. I did accidentally leave a heart in there for a couple tasks, but only 4 elite clues from all that bossing. Kind of stinks, but it's okay. Let's open up these 9 hard clues. Maybe something fun in them. Probably not. It's only 9, although we haven't gotten... There's a unique. The Guthix plate legs. Not really like a unique, but it's something at least instead of just lots of nothing. And our first master clue of this opening. And the master clue's done. Moving on. More hard clues. That is a cute little full rune set nearly there. And even more rune. Now onto the elite clues, which are famously the best tier of clues. I mean, they're called elite for a reason. Always good loot. Every single time good loot. Like, look at that. We actually got a new collection log slot. The giant boot. Are you for real? The best piece of Fashionscape to come out of the game in 47 years. That's beautiful. All right. Okay, you know what? I was being sarcastic at the start, but I actually love elite clues now. You know, the rest of those were absolutely some of the worst elite clues I've ever seen in my life. But we got a new collection log slot, the giant boot, out of those 4 elites. All right, the whole Konar grind was super worth it. We also passed over 300 elite clues, which is disgusting. I really hope nobody else ever does 300 elite clues. But yeah, the elite clue log is looking... I mean, it still looks pretty terrible because of how long it takes to get elite clues. It's very infeasible to actually grind them, but it's looking pretty good so far for what they are. So here we are back at the Giant's Foundry. Let me turn this sword into Kovac. Boom. And that is our last XP drop here. Let's buy the Colossal Blade, the final collection log slot in the Giant's Foundry. We now have a green log. It looks so beautiful. It was the only thing I was missing. I was just too lazy to come back here. But we came back, we grinded it out, and now let's equip it. Let's see how this looks. Oh, you drag it along the ground like Pyramid Head. Really, that is kind of cool, I suppose. I don't know if the stats on this thing are any good. I mean, it's got pretty good slash bonus. I'm not going to lie. And melee strength 106. I mean, of course, when we take these off. 100 melee strength. This thing's pretty cool. I don't know if it has any uses anywhere, but I really, really do like it. Anyways, we're done with this silly minigame for now. And also, why do my eyes look like they're not lined up? Is it always like that? Wait, no, look at that. They're normal? You put these on, and it kind of looks like this eye's drooping a little bit. Hello, my fellow kids. Do you like watching Clue Scroll casket openings in 20-year-old MMO RuneScape, old school version? Yeah, me too. That's why I have 301 of them to go. Let's check the easy clue log. We've been working on this for a while. This will push us over 3,500 easy clues. All we are missing is the Cape of Skulls, the most expensive of these beautiful capes, which I would just love to see. It would absolutely delight me. Both of the Monk's Robe G pieces were unfortunately dry on getting one of those, and the green Elegant Legs. So it would be quite surprising if we did end up seeing a unique. What would not be surprising is if I came all the way to Lunar Isle to use this bank for the clue scroll opening, and then I got a master clue 2 clues in. That would not be surprising at all. 1 master clue down, an infinite amount more to go. Oh, yes, a rainbow. It's unfortunate they're only 200k, but like I always say, whenever I get that, it feels so nice. It just looks like an expensive item. It feels like an expensive item. Even though this clue is worth a lot more with the Ancient Robe Top and the Iron Full Helm G, it just doesn't have the same feeling as getting a rainbow. Oh, and then another nearly quarter-mil clue there with the Blue Wizard Top and the Morton Teleports. Also, Morton Teleports are almost 20,000 gold each. You guys need to just do the Mauritania Diary. Whoa, did you see that clue? I'm sorry, I'm all over the place right now, but that was just 4 different rune rolls in one clue that looked very spectacular. I have a question I wanted to ask you guys and see what you thought. So usually I do like 300 easies or 500 easies. or like 100 hards. Would you be interested if I did an even bigger clue opening, even though it would probably take up most of a collection log video because of how much, you know, footage I would get just from doing one big opening, like 1,000 easy clues or like 300 or 500 hard clues or something like that? Because I think it'd be pretty fun to be able to dedicate like an entire week to just doing clue scrolls and seeing how many I could finish and doing one big opening. I think that would personally be pretty fun, but I want to know from the viewing experience. Do you guys think you'd enjoy that, or would it just become too much since it's just one huge clue opening? Oh, wait, did you see what I just saw there? Flared trousers. How many pairs of flared trousers have I gotten? I don't even know if it's lucky or not, but I swear I have gotten so many pairs. 6 pairs. I mean, I have done over 3,000 easy clues. I actually don't know if that's lucky or unlucky, but still, 6 pairs of flared trousers into the master clue. It's a good day. Oh, I love the wizard robe G trimmed. It's literally one of the best looking items in the game. You cannot convince me otherwise, and that's why it's still a $250,000, even though there's probably like tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of them in the game, due to all those collection log nerds. God, I hate those collection log nerds, always opening up tons of caskets, flooding the market, making things less valuable. Oh, and there's another master clue. Fantastic. There's 3. We're pretty on rate so far. Another master clue done. Unfortunately, that means the fan has to go back off. I know a lot of you said you wanted to hear the tornado ASMR in the next video, but I still have to edit the video, and I kind of don't want to hear it. Oh my gosh, yes! That was not a good noise I made. The green elegant legs are real. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. And I've just destroyed my entire throat by celebrating this drop. Oh, that means all we have left are just like the mega rare monk's robes and the semi-mega rare cape of skulls. Oh man, I'm so glad I did these easy clues. Wow. Oh, it's so beautiful to see. All right, let's keep opening. We could go on an absolute spree right now. Just finish the entire log. I think I mentioned it earlier, but I'm actually technically dry on getting a piece of the monk's robe G. I'll throw the drop rate up on screen because I don't know it off the top of my head, but let's just say that by 3,400 easy clues, most people have a piece of that. Nevertheless, though, I don't care if we get nothing else from this opening. As I always say, if we get at least one log slot in a clue opening, I'm happy. I've just realized that I'm like lurching forward in my chair, it's like staring so intensely at my computer screen, but all I'm doing is opening clue scrolls. Hey, it looks like Brutus is opening some clues as well. Congrats to him on his new collection log slot. Shout out to all the gamers in the clan, by the way. If you want to join, you can come on by. I've never really advertised it, but the clan is just called G4UAFS. I'm not the owner. One of the people that I know from my CC did it, but that's okay. It's still a really chill place where everyone hangs out. Oh, no way! We got an Ami of Power T, which has also been steadily decreasing in price. It used to be like several mil, then it was 1 mil, and now it's less than a mil. It kind of hurts because it's another one of those items that you get super insanely hyped to see, but I have this bad feeling that in about a year, this is just going to be another junk item like the rainbow. So that kind of sucks, but also we're almost... we are past 200 clues open so far in this opening. Under 100 to go. I know there's a master clue coming. And there's the next master clue. There we go. And 3,200 GP. When I'm doing these clue openings, or when you're doing clue openings of your own, do you usually look here with where the loot is in the scroll, or do you usually look at the chat box for the value? Green Elegant Legs, was that the collection log item we just got not that long ago? Yeah, it was. And now we've gotten 2. This always happens to me. When there's something I go really dry on for a very long time, I just get another one very, very shortly after finally getting my first. So it's not new to me. It is pretty standard. Oh, there's another master clue. That's what I like to see. 19 clues left to go, and we have another master. This is going to be our 20th one in the stack. I think we're going for 100. I was saying 50 or 100, but I like the idea of 100. Apologies for the tornado audio. We got a Dragon Impling elite clue, please. Come on, baby, give me an elite clue. We just opened that like 400,000 or 500,000 gold Dragon Imp for 12,000 gold worth of Dragonstone bolt tips. All right, 19 left to go. Once we get down to 10, we are spam opening these bad boys. I am very, very excited. Wow, we're seeing a ton of elegant in this opening. But maybe that's just anecdotal. Maybe I'm just noticing it more. 10 left to go. Can we get something juicy in the last 10? Spam, 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 spam. Any pop-up? Any collection log pop-up? No, but don't worry. We got the studded body G. I think we got 2 of those this opening. Oh my god, that just looks so good. And then the green elegant skirt. Okay, I thought that was the green elegant pants. Anyways, all in all, a pretty decent opening. We got a rainbow, an amulet of power, and some flared trousers. I'd consider that very successful, and of course a new collection log slot, which puts us up to 128 out of 131 and 3,500 easy clues opened. which is just disgusting if I'm being honest with you. Anyways, I'm unfortunately going to have to end the video here. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm just going to head to Mithril Dragons and AFK for a while, so maybe at the start of the next video we'll have a Chewed Bone opening and get the full helm, maybe, if we're really lucky. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, if you could press all those funny buttons, the like, subscribe, the bell, whatever, leave a comment with your worst dad joke and I'll give it a heart because I love them. And I will see you next time with hopefully a banger of a video. I don't know if we're going to be able to get as many log slots as we did this time, but I'll try. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.